introduce yourself?
Hi.
That you have 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Wow, you give me a microphone in only 2 minutes. So, hi, I'm Bill Murray. I grew up in New York State. I grew up in Binghamton, New York. I've been a lifelong resident of the state. I've moved around a little bit. I lived in Chicago. I've lived in New Haven. I've lived in Milwaukee. I've seen how different governments have operated. I've lived in New Paltz for 21 years, maybe a little bit more. I've raised 3 kids through our New Paltz school district, and all 3 are, all 3 are in college. 2 are graduating. I have twin girls and a young boy by the name of Henry, who's sitting in front of me. We've really enjoyed living in New Paltz. We're very, very thankful that we fall in New Paltz. Which brings me to why I'm sitting on this stage. I believe that everyone who has the great benefit of living in a community should get involved in their community. And I remember one of my first involvements in village government was, I believe Tim Rogers was looking for somebody to look at the code, and I said, hey, I can look at the code, and we formed a code review group of about 6 people, and that really gave me an introduction to village life from a technical perspective. In any case, I've worked in the performing arts for 40 years, basically performing arts in the theater, music, dance, all cross-cultural, all very edgy stuff, testing the boundaries of what's being presented culturally. And this is my 8th year as a village trustee, elected twice. I'm a member of the Ulster County Planning Board, been a planning board member for 9 years, and that's a real window to the world of what's happening around the county. So I have that experience to look upon as a possible legislator. I'm also a volunteer firefighter in New Paltz, and that's my red sign to pass the microphone.
Forgive me for reading. Good evening, everyone. My name is Stana Weisbird, and I'm running to be your legislator. I'm not just a candidate, I'm your neighbor, a dedicated public servant, and a passionate caregiver deeply invested in the future of our community. My career has been centered on healing first individual bodies as a massage therapist, doula, and nurse, and now healing systems that impact us all. Systemic harm affects everyone, and I believe my experience in both healthcare and local government uniquely positions me to address these challenges. As a trustee of the village, I've already been working hard for the common good. I've liaised with the zoning board, police commission, school board, among others, tackling issues from emergency preparedness to preserving our precious green spaces like the Millbrook Preserve. But I want to do more, and that's why I'm running for legislature. We can see clearly what isn't working, so how can we change it? Affordable housing. We need real solutions that address the needs of everyone, from those facing housing insecurity to working families struggling to become homeowners. We need to tap into resources that keep our workforce here and stop homelessness before it starts. SUNY grads should be able to choose to stay here, and families should be able to stay. Economic opportunity and development, especially in the green economy. Let's create sustainable, thriving wage jobs right here in Ulster County. Green manufacturing, support for startups and cottage industries are crucial to stabilize people's fragile hold. We must do all we can to help small businesses, creatives, and local farms thrive, and to encourage new jobs, including in the tech sector, doing all we can to entice them to call Ulster County home. And addressing health inequity. As a nurse and a mother, I'm keenly aware that Ulster County is a medical and mental health care desert. We must increase access. I will work with county agencies and others to bring creative solutions. I'm ready to bring my experience, passion, and commitment to justice to the Ulster County Legislature. I'm not afraid to have hard conversations, to challenge the status quo, and to work collaboratively to find innovative solutions. I'm asking for your support so we can build a stronger, more equitable, and more sustainable community together.